Alrighty, here we go again. What's up guys, Different here. Today I'm back and I'm doing some more Doki Doki Literature Club, and this is already after the other one, because I said I needed to take a break, and I'm back. So, I waved my hand in front of her face. I'm facing out again. Sorry, don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh. Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone else. It's happening. Well, alright, if you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back to everyone else. The conversation is already dispersed with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe we should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who's shuffling for some papers at her desk. Shuffling out some papers. Through some papers. There we go. I got it. What are these? No! Click. There we go. Hey, this might sound a little bit strange, but have you noticed anything with Sayori recently? Anything with her? And what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little bit too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there's something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She always talked more about things that bothered her. Crap, I right-clicked. This time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I don't know. It's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. Yeah, I don't know why I added an exclamation point at the end of that, but I just want to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her, so... Okay, I'm gonna turn this up a good bit. Return auto. And also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Get that mouse out of here. Yeah, this is where she starts to get all depressed and stuff. Are you sure about that? Yeah, I'm pretty sure about that myself. She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. She does. Sorry. Are you sure? Maybe she just had a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. What? Is my hat off? It is. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on their mind is you, Dominic. She would know because she's always watching. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Ooh, man. Okay, I'm saying this, but it's getting interesting. Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but... Sayori talks about you more than anything else you know. When? I'm always in the club room with her. Monica? She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. Dude. Like an extra light was turned on inside of her. Can I move my webcam? No. What? No way. There's no way. Sayori is... She's always like that. My nose is so itchy, I'm sorry. She's always been full of sunshine. Why? Unless it's not any different now than it's always been. I didn't say anything relatively funny, Monica. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you. I don't know, man. Things are getting interesting. I said too much. Yeah, you did. You're putting out the truth. Oh. I didn't mean to jump to conclusions. You should just forget what I said about what I said. I tried to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. The music hit a weird note. Alright. I know she said to forget about it. But I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Oh my god, that scared me so bad. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. Oh my god, that scared me so bad. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her. Oh, there's my fortune. I found my fortune. She's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear it from here. Oh, if you guys want me to read this, it's a sign, sit myself down. But it's KMS, keep mouth shut, the golden rule. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and not to have fun with everyone else. And to have fun with everyone else, sorry. But that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Yeah, I've had that. I've been in that situation. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Oh, I forgot my cat was in here. That feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. Does this have Bluetooth? Oh no. No, it doesn't. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? Nope. It's not, jerk. I'm sorry. But she looks away just quickly, as flustered, with a flustered look on her face. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. Okay, nah, this is taking way too long. I never really see Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord, so I have no choice but to approach her myself. By now, it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit next to the one next to her on my own. Oh, the music changed. I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax, you didn't even do anything. But I could tell that you want to be alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? How are you even able to tell that I was thinking that? Well, it's something that I do a lot. So it was hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I'm staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that. In any case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Your troubles are the only concern of those who willingly share in that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping them themselves. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen. Oh, that's really not that big of a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori. Sayori? Yeah, she seems a bit off today, but when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh, that's quite romantic. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something stupid. It's not that, I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sayori and I have just been friends for a long time, that's all. I see. And perhaps it's unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings. Or maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much. Dominic, the world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight. And there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them. Do you think that there might be something behind it after all? I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on inside her head. And she may not always know what she wants. I notice her strange behavior today too. I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? I guess that wasn't the case. Sayori, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she? I guess. But you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my eyes. Sometimes a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves. And you, someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware in you. That is, I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her. Yuri, you're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy. I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. That's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? Well, as long as you're okay with it, yeah. I should be taking my mind with this whole thing anyway. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, why don't we share our poems now? Everything's back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. She smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. It's nice, I guess. Wow. Come on, I can already tell you that you don't like it. Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. Ma'am. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? I just chose randomly. I honestly, probably Yuri. Oh my god. I didn't mean to. I just clicked random ones. Y'all saw it. I didn't write this for anyone specifically. I'm so sorry. Maybe that's not what I meant though. It's okay. I'm just making weird faces now. You know what I've realized? I can't frown anymore. I have to force myself to frown. I'm sorry, I'm not even reading context, or the text. Man, I'm sorry. This is probably gonna be a boring video. Wow. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Dominic. You're welcome. Sayori. Is there something wrong? God, I hate this. Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little bit tired today. Alright, just tell me if you need anything. I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now, if you insist. Yay! I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. I want to see your writing tip of the day. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. Greg. It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. Wait, I didn't even look at Sayori's poem. What happened? Okay. Well, this one makes me think of something Sayori would like. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if you had these sorts of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Yeah, that may be the case, but maybe there are also some similarities that wouldn't expect. Oh Christ, guys, I'm so sorry. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. We do. And if you show in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. So I think that it was probably just because I was talking, but it sounded like it hit a weird note. So I think that's the kind of vibe that I get when I'm reading a poem. You sure not reading into it too much? It could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing is kind of gentle. Got a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions, happiness, and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. The lady who knows everything, an old tale, a lady who wanders earth, a lady who knows everything, a beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was never sought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But where all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend that remains the last dim star glimmering in twilight sky, until one day the mind ceases to blow. The wind, sorry. I fall, and I fall, and I fall, and fall, and fall even more, gentle as a feather, and a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and the forefinger. The hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes to find no end to her gaze. A lady who knows everything. What I am thinking before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There's no meaning, there's no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend does not exist. And with a breath she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. Wow. I feel like learning and looking for answers to sort of things that give life meaning. Wow, that was like really deep, man. I don't know what to think about that. Whoa. How would the world start to lose its meaning? Oh, wait. It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something that you put so much into. You find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier, because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they want you to focus more on everything that went into it, and things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own capital L literature, capital C club. Every single other time that it said, no, dang it. Every other time that it said literature club, it was little L, little C. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Man. Well done, Dominic. You've definitely improved your writing over the course of these few days. My advice been helpful? Yeah, definitely. I'm glad. Sharing our writing like this, it's a lot more fun and rewarding than I anticipated. I need to remember to thank Monica. Ow! I think we all felt a little awkward at first. Sorry. But now it seems like everyone is enjoying sharing their writing and seeing what others think. I guess I can't really disagree. I was afraid this whole thing would be a chore. But it's a great way for me to spend some personal time with all the girls in the club. Oh, but this fucking cannot everywhere. And I guess doing some writing myself. Well, have you learned anything about yourself, Dominic? Well, you know, I like to say that writing is a very personal way to get in touch with yourself. In the end, it doesn't matter if you're a good writer or a bad writer. And even my opinions are just opinions, you know. As always, I believe that most important is exploring and discovering yourself. That's comforting. I'm kind of afraid of disappointing you in some way or another. Why me? Well, you're always so sophisticated with your writing, and you have the most advice to share. Is that so? Yeah. Here, thanks for a good minute. That must be terrible. For me to have become someone whose opinion is fearsome. How unlikable of me. Harry, it's not as bad as you're making it sound in your head. I just meant that I respect your opinion. I see. I'm sorry that I always overthink and come to this sorts of conclusions. Just a little too used to it. Overthinking? Being disliked? Yuri? What am I saying? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. Let's move on. Alright. Do you want to share your poem now? Okay. Here. Beach. Marvel. My webcam look like it's shook. There. So. Read that. Scrolling. Read that. Scrolling. Done. Anything to write about, but I did make the best to make a more metaphorical thing of it. Oh, whoa. Getting like a really weird breeze. You haven't heard? After yesterday, Natsuki and I, well, it was amusing that we wrote about something similar in such different ways. So Natsuki wanted us to write. Oh! Oh god. I'm so sorry, guys. I keep yawning. It's 9 o'clock right now. Now Natsuki's left. Great. This one's alright. Alright. Oh yeah. As good as... Wait, not as good? Or about as good? Okay. Not really my style. I mean, it's fine. It's just... Okay. I'm gonna go till... Wait, what? No, gross, not like that, I care. It's just one of us in this club has to make sure you're not slacking off, really. What if it ended up just scaring me away? That's, it's not like you would actually do that. Yeah, you're right. It's kind of fun to hang out here, even if I have to put up with you. Gah. Natsuki's elbow connects with my stomach. Oh, maybe I won't mind scaring you away after all. I was just joking. Oh, don't worry, I was too. How do you call that a joke? That seriously hurt. Well, maybe it was funny to her. I guess that's kind of the point. I should really just watch my mouth around Natsuki. Anyway, Natsuki holds her poem out to me like nothing ever happened. I'll be your beach. Oh. It's the beach again. Okay. Pause it, read it, go ahead. Scrolling. Scrolling. Okay. And done. Alright. Yeah, beach is awesome. Kinda hard to write anything negative about the beach. You could just write about the simple topic and then try to impress me by coming up with something fancy. It wasn't like I cared. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too. Ow. This is good practice. Alright. Hold on a second. When addressing the club, catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Detecting the error is common for exaggerating something terrible is bad. No way. Even Yuri knew that. Ah, it seems you're right. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Just please show some decency. Ah, come on. Now she actually went home feeling... She wasn't feeling too well and went home early. So I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. Ah, nah. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. That curious expression coming from Yuri of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier, and everything is fine. What did she say? Not even answering my question. Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I can't go home with Sayori. Oh no. Guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? She's useless. No, she ain't. Maybe that to be the case. Okay, so Yuri, go for handwriting now. Yeah, atmosphere. It'd be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Dominic, the one who's truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, but Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. Can I choose Monica? Oh no. Hold on 1 second. Yeah. Please step out of all this. We're here with Natsuko. One person. We already have Sayori as well. But Dominic was the one who... That doesn't matter. You were the one who scared him into breaking you in the first place. You're the club president, Monica. You're supposed to make responsible decisions for the club. Monica, you shouldn't let any ulterior motives interfere with this decision. Ulterior motives? What are you saying, Yuri? In fact, it sounds like you guys are the ones with the ulterior motives. Excuse me? Otherwise, this wouldn't have been made in such a big deal in the first place. It's completely false, Monica. Yeah, you have a lot of work to do, you know. What you wouldn't do as good a job if you made us work alone. Maybe it's true. Think of the club, Monica. If you want our event to succeed, then we need to appropriately distribute our resources. So you're going to do the right thing, President. Okay, I get it. It's technically the most logical for Dominic to help one of you two. I guess that's what we'll do. Oh, come on. I mean, if it's going to be anyone, then I prefer helping Sayori. I mean, we're already neighbors, but Monica said that Sayori was helping her. Jeez, do you really hate us that much? No, I didn't mean for this to be difficult. Why? Natsuki or Yuri. Dang it. Probably use 2 people. Don't worry. Being is a ton of fun. You'll definitely agree. Just a minute ago you were saying that's because... Never mind, okay. Well, anyway, you'll be finding yourself. Okay. That's good. Even though Yuri is melodramatic. Not too bad. So that's everything, right? Anything else we need to talk about? I think that's it. You guys excited? Yes. Everything except that performance is gonna be awesome. I don't think that really counts. What about you, Dominic? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. It's good enough for me. What about you, Yuri? Yuri? She's still sulking. The Ziggy starts pouting too. It's not that big of a deal or anything.